Vin Diesel accused of sexually assaulting assistant during Fast 5 filming in new lawsuit. Asta Jonasson alleged in a lawsuit filed Thursday that Diesel groped her, forcibly kissed her, and masturbated in front of her in his hotel room in 2010. Vin Diesel has been accused of sexually assaulting a woman who says she briefly worked as his assistant more than a decade ago, according to a lawsuit filed on Thursday and obtained by Rolling Stone. The plaintiff, Asta Jonasson, who works in the film and TV industry, alleged in the complaint that Diesel groped her, forcibly kissed her, and masturbated in front of her in his hotel room in Atlanta in 2010. She claimed the alleged assault took place just over a week after Diesel and his production company, One Race Productions, hired her while filming Fast 5. She also accused One Race of firing her the next day in retaliation for resisting Diesel's advances. The lawsuit against Diesel lists several causes of action, including sexual battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress. One Race and Diesel's sister, Samantha Vincent, a producer at the company, are also listed as co-defendants and accused of retaliation, wrongful termination, and negligent supervision and retention. For years, Ms. Jonasson remained silent, afraid to speak out against one of the world's highest-grossing actors, afraid she would be ostracized from the industry, which had a pattern of protecting powerful men and silencing survivors of sexual harassment and assault. The suit states, adding that the company's employees were required to sign non-disclosure agreements upon hiring. Per the suit, Jonasson decided to come forward now, citing the #MeToo movement, as well as California's AB 2777, which, like New York's Adult Survivors Act, allows some sexual misconduct claims to be filed in civil court regardless of whether the statute of limitations had expired. Empowered by the #MeToo and Time's Up movements, and with the protection of the Speak Out Act and recent revival of her claims by AB 2777, Ms. Jonasson is unwilling to remain silent any longer and seeks to reclaim her agency and justice for the suffering she endured at the hands of Vin Diesel and One Race. A rep for Diesel did not immediately respond to Rolling Stone's request for comment. Jonasson claimed in the suit that she was hired on September 2, 2010, and flew out to Atlanta, where Fast 5 was being filmed, that same day. The first assignment Diesel gave her was to organize a Labor Day barbecue for some of the film's cast and crew. According to the suit, the alleged assault occurred just over a week later. On September 10, when Jonasson was told to meet Diesel at the Havana Club, where the actor was partying, Diesel eventually left early in the morning with several of the hostesses working at the club to go back to the St. Regis Hotel, the suit states. Per the suit, Jonasson went back as well, where she saw Diesel and one of his security guards conversing with the hostesses in the luxury suite the actor was staying in. Diesel went to the suite's master bedroom with one of the hostesses, and all but Jonasson and another of the women left the suite. Eventually, Jonasson got a call from Diesel's security telling her that the actor wasn't answering his phone and to tell him he had to leave the hotel. The two hostesses left the hotel, and according to the suit, Jonasson entered Diesel's bedroom to go speak to him. She picked up his phone from a dresser and handed it to him when Diesel allegedly grabbed Ms. Jonasson's wrists, one with each of his hands, and pulled her onto the bed before he entrapped Ms. Jonasson in a bear hug as she immediately tried to escape his grasp and get off the bed. She managed to get away from Diesel and left the bedroom to exit the suite. According to the lawsuit, Diesel allegedly followed her outside of the bedroom and told her not to leave. She followed his instruction, unsure if Vin Diesel was still intoxicated and growing increasingly concerned that he would not leave.